Tiwa Savage. Now, this baby is fine. Tiwa Savage, talented, beautiful. She is literally mother. I would go as far as saying she is Beyonce in Africa.
She really
she
is.
is our Beyonce. Now, she has been Africa's sweetheart for the longest time until, unfortunately, she rocked us with uniting us as a planet, to be honest. Y'all remember that, don't you? But anyway, she was single. Now, she says when she got divorced in 2018, that was one of the worst experiences for her. Not because she was mourning the loss of a relationship or anything, but rather the backlash that she got from a divorce that she did not initiate. She says in 2018, by 2018, she had done everything right. She had gone to university, gotten her degree, she had gotten married, she had, gotten a child, everything that society deems as you did it right, you did it correctly. She was not a baby mama, as in life was good. Until her then husband, TeeBillz, who is a music producer, talent manager, and all of that, went on social media and announced their departure. And whole time she's like, why am I receiving all the backlash? Why are people blaming me for the end of the marriage when I am not even the one who announced that I was getting divorced? Can you see how people just take sides immediately? And that was what was most shocking to her. She was just at home dealing with postpartum. Her son was merely months old, so she was dealing with all of that. On top of that, her husband gets on social media and announces their divorce. She had no idea. And then on top of that, she receives backlash. In fact, people went as far as consoling her husband and saying, oh, we are so sorry. But for her, it was like, you're the woman of the family. As the woman, you're supposed to be building your household, not tearing it apart. And even as far as friends and other celebrities calling her and telling her, don't do interviews, don't say your side of the story because nobody's going to believe you. Just roll in the punches, just take it as it comes, do not say anything. But it got to a point where it was too much and she had to say something. She had to defend herself. So she does an interview and she thinks it's going to clear up everything that's going on. Wrong. People still blamed her. They were like, you're a woman, you're supposed to be covering for your husband. Again, back to the same conversation we've been having. Society expects you to cover for your man. Society expects you to, this is my husband, he's the father of my children, I should protect him, I should not air out his business. But you're forgetting that he aired out the business first. So it's only valid if I at least come out and defend myself. So she said she went from being Africa's sweetheart to straight up being a villain and being blamed for the end of her marriage while in postpartum depression, while dealing and taking care of a months-old baby. So it was just very difficult for her to, deal with people ever again. Celebrities, experience that all the time. 1 minute, everybody loves you, and then the next minute, you're the villain, and it's so unfortunate.
I mean, the quote, he actually announced it online. I didn't break up with him. He announced it online. Like, imagine someone announcing they're breaking up with you with a child who is months old. Like, we can't cover for you. I'm sorry, we can't do it anymore. And you should be able to call us out as well. Like, I think guys are like, oh yeah, if we did the same thing, do it. Let's see what happens. Like, at this point, let's just call each other out on stuff that we're doing wrong and see what happens. Like, what's the worst that society could come up with? I am very curious to find out because we just can't cover for you anymore. It makes no sense.
Yep.
Like, imagine you're reading news.
You're receiving it at the same time as everybody else.
Girl.
It's not working, babes.
Girl, that's
Give
crazy.
us our privacy during this time.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, let's switch up gears. We'll be back in a bit.